Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 71 plate Tesla Model 3 long range. The car's just had the one owner from new. Starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be better. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Get low down and show you there's no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper, lower down either. Can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner free from any marks or scuffs. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. Just point out the car has a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get low down as well so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this Tesla. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the door, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the passenger door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the front doors. Can't spot any chips to the passenger door edge, again can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Again, that does include no marks underneath the handle or the door edge. Nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. Take you into the vehicle from the passenger side. Inside the vehicle couldn't be better. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Car's had the genuine Tesla overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up to the passenger footwell to highlight that. We still do have the genuine overmats with the car. We'll add as well, there's no unwanted odours of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. As you can see, absolutely not the case with this Model 3. Couldn't be better inside, as I've already said. It's got the panoramic sunroof as part of the high specification. No marks to the passenger step. Sometimes people drag their feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Again, not the case. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. There's no chips to the step either. Easy to catch the seatbelt in the rear step. Mark the paintwork slightly. Again, not the case on this Model 3. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. Can also be common. Just show you that sunroof from the rear of the car. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Tesla. Get low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside either. Nothing to mention on the tailgate at all. It's got the power tailgate as part of the high specification. Inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Couldn't be better. They are the genuine mats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpet. Carpet, of course, perfect underneath there. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper and the interior trims. Sometimes people carelessly load in items, end up scuffing the plastics, marking the trims. As you can see, absolutely not the case with this Tesla. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, same as the passenger, struggling to see a single parking dent. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge nice again underneath the handle, exactly the same. Can just spot an absolute minute stone chip there. Just put my fingernail next to that just so you can see how insignificant it is. Completely disappears as I take a small step back. Nothing else to mention on the rest of the door. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps. Edge of the seats, repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the driver's seat. There's going to be any marks underneath one of the handles, usually on the drivers for obvious reasons, but I thought that was a little bit of a chip on the driver's door, but it was just a little bit of dried rainwater. Both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Driver's door, can't see anything to mention. No marks underneath the handle, all the door edge nice again. Driver's front wing, exactly the same. Go around the entire vehicle inside and out, other than a couple of the most insignificant stone chips. I really can't see anything to mention. The car really is a credit to the people who've owned the car from new. Going around the entire vehicle inside and out, as I've just said, some very minor stone chips, and other than that I can't see anything to mention. Driver's seat, again, no sign of any wear to point out. Carpet, exactly the same, no marks or scuffs to the driver's step either. No problems with the driver's door card. Sometimes people rest their arm on that section, gets a little bit worn, or a few scratches around the handle opening, but again, not the case. Inside and out really couldn't be any better. Credit to the people who own the car from new. It's worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA to make sure they are mechanically correct and correct on the road. We also have all of our electric vehicles battery health checked. You can view the full AA inspection report and battery health certificate on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our site, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Tesla Model 3, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply through the site. We have a special offer on at the moment, 8.9% APR on electric vehicles. If you need any assistance with quotes or applications, obviously please do just get in touch, but you can do everything through the website if that is easier. And we do guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of using an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, really couldn't be better. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you require any further information or you'd like to arrange a view and a test drive, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.